Okay, in this video I just want to give you guys a visual on how a DAKA KDV 2596 goes together. So remember I told you in the where I had Microsoft Paint open, is that you want to put these cross beams on first. Now this one doesn't matter as much as this is the big one you got to worry about. The opposite side of the winch. So there's that side. Almost fell over there. Okay, and then there's this side. Now this side opposite from the winch, you can see how these fit in here, like this and like this. So this is basically step one, is fit this in here first, because when you get down here and you put the frame on, you can easily pound in this way. Okay, and that's the same thing on all four corners. There's one there. You just take a plastic mallet and pound it in. So this would be step one, is to stick this in first, because you're not going to be able, once you get that bottom frame on, you're not really going to be able to put that on later. I suppose you could put this one going across on and it wouldn't affect anything. And the same on the other side. You could put the one going side to side rather than front to back. But you definitely do not want to put this on going front to back and the other side going that goes front to back, because then you can't get this thing in this inner tube and this outer tube here. So again, this is on a 2596, so it's got the straight beams on both sides up on top. We'll just show you the DAKA KDV 96, or I'm sorry, KDV. It's a 3000 capacity lift. I forget the model number. I think it's 315. Yeah, 315. So you can see it's got the vertical post on the one side, and again, it's male, female, just like the other one. So this again is what you're going to want to do first. And show you. And on this side, it's a little bit different. It's got a little more of a V shape. I'll go over here so you can see it. And it's got a reinforcing beam here on the bottom. Right here. It's got a reinforcing beam right here. But the lifts are very similar. It's got the frame on the bottom is exactly the same. You pound them in. Over on there is exactly the same. The only difference is rather than running another one across, they have this V. So it really doesn't matter. You could, you could do this V, the very last thing, or the very first thing. It doesn't really make any difference. You could even put the carriage beam on before you do this. The big thing is over there on the other side, you have to do that first. And and you probably would want to put the bottom frames on and everything before you get the carriage beam on, but just remember that when you hook up the cable, you got to do the bottom first. You feed it all the way up there. Well, that's actually the winch, but you remember how I showed you, you got to connect that first before you can connect any of those top ones, because I've tried it, you can't pull the cable through, it won't go through.